loves, and welcome back to our Castle of Chaos. I am continuing the video from yesterday and showing you how we store the products that we purchased. So I am starting off with David's Liquid IV. These all get placed into just a basket, and then it goes into a smaller cabinet up above the counter. This way, when David leaves, he can just pop it open, grab one. I keep it on the very bottom of the shelf, grab one, toss it in his backpack for work, and then he is good to go. So that is one thing. String cheese, I always open up and separate them. This might seem crazy, but I do this because the string cheese stays in Peyton's drawer in the refrigerator. As I've said before, we do have a drawer at the bottom of the fridge that is just for Peyton. So that has her yogurts, it has her string cheese, stuff that she can easily grab for a snack to eat, and doesn't have to necessarily get me to help her. So if she's hungry and wants something, she can open up the refrigerator, pull open her drawer, and whatever is down there in the drawer, she is allowed to have. When it is school time, when she is actually back in school, that's where I keep usually most of her school snacks, anything cold. So I will have, the yogurts, the string cheese, maybe have a couple different kinds of yogurts, things like that. They all stay in that drawer. That way she can help pack her own lunch as well. And it makes it super user-friendly for a 6-year-old. So since she's still in virtual school, it just contains a couple of her snacks. Most of her snacks are in the pantry right now, just because it's kind of what she's been in the mood for lately. So here we have some of her Annie's organic bunnies. So I take these out of the box because if I let her just have the box, she will eat more than she needs to. So I pre-portion them for her into a perfect little serving size that is ready for her. So when she wants one, she can just grab a little bag, toss it in her backpack if we're going somewhere, or have it with lunch. She can, while I'm making her sandwich, she can go grab a bag of those and has everything ready for lunch. So nice and easy for her. And I do this with all of her little snacks. So you'll see at the end of this section that I already have some veggie straws in there as well from the last time that we had gone shopping that she hadn't finished. So I keep all of that kind of stuff in one little basket for her, and she can just grab what she wants to eat, and it's super easy. To the meat. So with the ground turkey, I will open up each package because one package is almost 2 pounds, and it's almost too much for us. When I was just freezing them like this and then opening up them to use them for recipes, I was finding that it was just too much for the 3 of us, and then I was having to set some aside and season differently to cook maybe the next day or something like that. So now I just open them up, split them into freezer bags, and that way we have exactly what we need to cook for one meal. So this is the perfect amount. We do like turkey patties. We season them with like tomatoes and onions and peppers, and then we use a couple different seasonings in it, and then we make them into kind of like a little turkey burger, and we serve it with rice and beans, things like that. So this amount is perfect and will feed the 3 of us for a dinner. and it's just the right amount. We even had David's mom over the other night, and I made these, and I did 2 that didn't have any seasoning because Peyton really only eats hers with garlic and salt, and then I did the rest that were seasoned how we normally do them, and it was perfect to feed the 4 of us. So we didn't have any leftover. It was exactly what we needed. So this is how I store those. The pork chops are pretty thick, so I plan to put them individually. As you can see, super thick. So I'm going to put them individually into bags, and then I plan to cut them thin, so I can probably get 3 out of 1, maybe even 4 out of some of these, because some of them are just so thick. If we're doing like a bigger meal or something like that, then I might cook 2 bags of them, but at least they're individual. For the most part, it will probably just be 1 that we use, and just, again, cut it nice and thin and cook it that way. I probably won't cube these to cook. We'll probably just cook them thin, just because we tend to like them that way because they get crispier. So then I'll just close these up and lay them also into the freezer, just washing my hands before I go ahead and close them up. I clean my hands between everything when I am preparing stuff like this, just because I don't want to cross-contaminate anything, touching from meat to meat, or touching the meat and sealing the bags up and then it's on the outside of the bags. So I always wash my hands in between pretty much everything. Now we are moving on to the chicken. So if you saw in my last video, the chicken from Costco comes in these 2-packs. Each one of those, it has 2 chicken breasts per little pre-done package, and that is too much for us to eat in one, because the chicken breasts tend to be really good size. So I will open up the packages and then just freeze 1 chicken breast per bag, and that will serve for 1 meal. And I will thin cut the chicken again, as I said, or I will cube it and cook them up that way. But 1 chicken breast is usually enough for all of us. Sometimes you'll get 1 in there or 2 that are a little bit smaller, and I'll still freeze them individually. But if I pull 1 out that I'm going to cook with and it's not as big as some of the others, then I will grab out another smaller breast and use the 2. Or if I'm cooking something for David to take to work, I'll pull out one of the smaller breasts and use one of those, since it's going to be just for him. So sometimes I'll save them just for that type of cooking instead of for like a dinner, since it's only cooking for 1 person. Okay, so I'm gonna get these chicken breasts put away into the freezer, and then I'm gonna show you what my freezer looks like once everything is now away. So the turkey has already been put away, the pork chops have been put away, and now lastly the chicken, and then I'll show you everything that's kind of in there and how we store it. Okay, so this is the freezer post grocery shopping and after everything has been separated. So this is the chicken. So we have the 12 breasts plus there were 6 more. that were already in the fridge, or 5 more that were already in the fridge. The pork chops back here in the corner, and then the ground turkey, which there was 1 left as well on the top there. So there we had 30 already, plus 1 and 5, so we've got 36 meals here. I have chicken drumsticks that we still had, so we have 3 packages of drumsticks. There's 5 in each, so that is another 3 meals, so we've got 39, plus the 2 packages of the thin cut steak, so 41 meal options we have here. So just over a month that we have. Now sometimes we do leftovers. Some nights we'll do spaghetti and we don't put meat in it. Other nights we'll do, like tonight we're doing French bread pizzas, so we don't need meat for things like that. Last up is the Puppies stuff. So I am just gonna restock everything. So I'm gonna put the 2 new trays of dog food here on the bottom, and then the previous tray that we have already started to use right on the top. And then I'm gonna refill all of their containers. So I'm gonna start with their dental chews. And we have these containers, as you can see, the one back there with the red lid. That one has these dehydrated sweet potatoes that they like to eat. And I give them one so they can stop hounding me for treats, because they know when the cabinet opens that they get something. So I'm just gonna refill and restock these. So this is the dental chews that we give them. Because there was already a few in there, I can't get all of them from the bag, so I'll just reseal up that bag. It's a reclosable bag, so I'll just reseal it back up and put it underneath with the extras, and then I will open up the box of treats as well and fill up the container that those go into. And then once that is done, I will go ahead and put the big box of treats on the lower level of this cabinet as well. And then you'll see I kind of stick the dental chews in between that box and the dog food, so everything fits nicely in one spot under the cabinet and is nice and organized. We know where everything is. The only thing that's not under here is their dry food, because it's in a larger container in our big pantry. So I'll show you that in a minute when I give you a tour of the other pantry. But that one we just keep in the bottom. Okay, next up is my prize, my pantry. So this stuff we didn't buy today, but we have paper towels up here, plenty of toilet paper we're stocked up on. This is the Ziploc bags that I use, these ones for Peyton snacks, and then the freezer bags for all of our freezer stuff. I have to bring the box back over that I was just using. This is where I keep the onions, the potatoes in the back, gum, extra chips. This is the 2 big olive oils that I got from Costco. Extra spices are here, and then I put them in, I decanted them so they are in a drawer in the kitchen. This is all of fun stuff. This is brown rice, white rice. I just keep a couple boxes of mac and cheese on hand just in case, because sometimes Peyton wants them. Spaghetti sauce there in the back, extra jar of peanut butter. Alfredo, this is, if you can try this Alfredo, simply organic Alfredo sauce. Oh my God, amazing. We tried it last week, love it. Blueberry Kodiak cakes, because I'm gonna make muffins. 2 boxes of beignet mix. We are going to make beignets, but have not yet made them. So I think I'm gonna, with my baking this weekend, make some beignets. The 2 boxes of Bisquick that we got at Costco. And then in the back here is, let me open this up so you can see all my pastas. So we have 3 boxes of regular shell pasta. These are the spaghetti noodles that we use all the time. And then this is the new pastas that I had just got from Walmart in the Hispanic section. So those have a home there. Now, this is like snacks and other stuff. So I keep these, just a few of these on hand. These are the Knorr olive and garlic brown rice. So just because if I don't have rice on hand that I've made, which doesn't take us long to make, we have a rice cooker, it takes about 20 minutes. Not a big deal. But if we're not having rice for dinner and I want rice at lunchtime, I will just warm one of these up. It's only 60 seconds. And then I'll cook up something to put in it, but at least I don't have to make a whole batch of rice if we're not planning on having rice with dinner, because then I don't waste a whole pot of rice. Veggie straws. So this is, you saw I was pre-packaging the snacks for Peyton. So she already had some veggie straws in here that are pre-packaged into little serving sizes. So she's got 3 of those. And then these are the Annie's bunnies and the Annie's cake batter bunnies, whatever they are. These are little granola balls. So these ones are chocolate. These are also from Costco. I got these the last time that I was there. Still have them left because I don't eat them every day, but they're great for like a grab and go snack for me. If I'm running out and I haven't eaten, or I know I'm gonna be gone for a while and I need a snack. So I'll take these. And then this one is mixed berries. And then a couple things of popcorn, chocolate melts for baking. I don't have anything to do with these yet. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with them. I got them for Christmas. Didn't wind up using all of them, but they were on sale, so that was why I got so many, because they were on a good sale. So the extra corn oil that I got back here, a couple extra things of paper towels, an extra bag of brown rice, because we do cook a lot of rice in our house, and then the extra white rice. We had gotten a large bag of white rice. So I just fill them in these 2 containers, and then I have a little measuring cup in there, so I can just easily grab this instead of carrying a huge bag of rice out to the kitchen to make rice. Cape Cod chips are down here for now just because they're too big to go anywhere else. And this is the big dog food container that I was saying we have. So it's a little less than half full, so I didn't buy dog food yet. I was going to, but didn't. So the lid just pops open, nice and easy. It's on wheels, which makes it super easy for me. I don't have to lift a big, huge bag up. So this is our pantry. This is like my pride and joy. Nobody's allowed to mess this up. So I was just editing this video and realized I never filmed an outro for it. So I just wanted to come on here and thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed how I store all the groceries that we get. This is a process I do every time we go grocery shopping. No matter what it is, everything has its place. Everything gets stored a particular way. So like Peyton snacks, I always open them and pre-package them into little bags and things so that they're nice and easy for her to grab when we go out or for school. At least I know she's not getting more than what she should be having. And the same with the meats that we buy. I always open the packages and put them into individual ones just so it's easy to grab out of the freezer, defrost, cook with. Everything is nice and simple. I like things nice, seamless, simple, streamlined, all of the things. So it definitely does that for me and helps keep my sanity as well, because things are organized and pretty, which is how I like things. So I want to again thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, just press the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified for any of our new videos. As I've mentioned before, we are doing a new video every day for the month of January, so there is lots more videos coming. And then also leave a comment down below if you have any tips or tricks that you do when you go grocery shopping. Are you a person like me who kind of gets everything prepared and laid out? Or are you kind of an on the fly, you just do it as you're going? Or maybe you have a tip or trick that you use that might even make my life even more simplified. Share it down below in the comments. Let me know, or any feedback you have. If you enjoyed this video, leave it down below. Tell me. I love reading your comments. I read all of them. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, loves.